Oh, I'm kind of tired. Ugh. All right. Alright, time for some Red Mage Gaming. I did not mess up today. How can I go about that? I will have to look at some POVs, maybe. Okay. So they start in the middle. Nisi goes out, so the monk is fake.
Water.
Go out now. Go back in. They're all gonna do their passes. They do the water. Do enumeration. Verdict happens.
Thunder. Get green.
He needs green. So you grabbed it before the shield was broken. Oh, oops. Just tiny check. Let's hop in voice. Ooh, good luck, good luck. Hey, folks.
Hello.
I'm excited. I know I'm definitely the weakest member of that group, but just hoping it'll be all right.
Well, the way to change that is to play the game. So
Get
That's
good.
true. That's true.
everybody, I feel
The
like pretty
amount
much
of-
everybody at some point in this game was the weakest member of their group. So, like, I know that was
Yeah,
true for me.
I had a lot of parse parties up, and I've had approximately 5 total 11, 12 clears across all my parsing days so far.
Welcome
It's
to fucking parses on Crystal. People are so greedy and so inconsistent. But your logs
that's
look
me
really
you're
nice
talking
now.
about.
I like tabbed into them. I was like, I know Brass has always had pretty good logs.
Mhm.
But I tabbed into him again out of curiosity because I was like, I bet he's been doing some parsing, and
Yeah.
that was pretty nice.
I gotta go look.
Slightly hoping for top 10 Bard, but top 20 would be nice.
And you get
Good
golden girls
food.
in that Discord.
I don't care about that as much. I just for a time before like more people had started parsing, I had 14. So 10 was
Oh.
really close. And now I'm down to 29, so I want that back.
I wish you the
Seemed
best of luck
attainable.
in seeking it. Yeah.
Probably will not be.
Dude, Fizz range parsing is like
RNG, the parse.
it's also super sweaty.
Well, not for
I,
machinists,
it's,
right?
I was gonna say machinist less so, just because you don't have to deal with the RTPS as much as dancer and bard, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That is true.
Also, no
Dancer,
proc
if your samurai
machinist, so-
dies, that kills your bard, or it kills your parse. Machinist,
Right.
if the kill time's not wrong, right? That kills your parse, and then bard, if you
Is that
have no
there?
procs,
You
that kills
ready?
your parse.
Yeah, I said I was ready. I hit
You-
ready
you-
like 4 times.
You didn't hit ready that time though.
Dude, you're getting shamed over here. What are you gonna do about that?
I think Zether's not ready.
I've hit ready like 4 ready checks in a row.
My man's just not ready
Yeah,
to prog.
but you didn't do it that time when everyone else did, and you're in call.
Now
Adrian's not in
before
call. Now
before-
Adrian's in call.
before we do a countdown, let me do the thing I want to do.
What thing do you want to do?
You want to do? Reorient my fucking party list.
Oh yeah. I gotta turn the.
Oh, my
Oh.
fucking god.
Oh,
Up. Yep.
you
All
know
right.
the rules.
I literally just
Atra?
prepared my
Good
gear.
start. Good start.
Was that you, Atra?
That was Shaq.
No, that wasn't me. That was not me.
You know the worst part about this? It closes all the windows of my UI when I
Ew.
I'm like trying to go as fast as I can.
He's too busy
Oh my
glamming. Oh my
fucking
god.
God.
This idiot.
It wasn't me that pulled though.
Call me, I got something today.
What did you get? Is that a glam?
No,
It's the red mage relic.
it's the red mage relic.
Oh.
Yo.
Congrats.
Okay.
Hold on,
Oh,
I'm
it was in
turning
the
my
chat, I
FPS back
see.
up. Nice.
Okay.
FPS 60.
Where the hell's my food? There it is.
I wish the best stats are the same as they are for Eden, but oh well.
Eat food.
Not like I
That's
play
why,
Red Mage in Eden anyway.
I was gonna say, at least for Bard, you can just use the 515 instead of the 530.
Food.
For T.
Oh god, my ACT is still booting up. It's covering my whole screen. Oh, okay, I'm good.
There's an update, by the way.
Oh, well, good. It won't work anyway.
Good thing I haven't restarted my ACT in like
I
years.
cleaned out my logs folder today. It was like 25 gigabytes.
Maybe that's what's taking up so much space.
Yeah.
You know, I've been having the same issue.
I had not cleaned it since I got FF logs.
I messed up my opener, so hopefully that doesn't hurt our damage too much. I assume not.
I will unleash my limiters and go all in here.
Share it,
The
thank
weights
you.
have come off.
The training weights are off, dude.
Speed.
Broccoli. Oh.
Uh-oh.
I gotta balance my audio here.
Was that too high or did I cleave it?
I think it was too high.
That
It
early,
didn't register my health frog. I hate health frog. Health frog is garbage.
But he's so fun.
Yeah, but the damage is so delayed.
He's such a cute little guy, though.
Lord, he coming.
Yeah, but delayed damage.
But you ride a frog. I don't know. I feel like you're not accepting the benefits of this move.
Borg.
Frogs will be extinct in 300 years.
What?
And that will be good.
What?
Do you think frogs will be?
They are.
Pretty
They are so. They are not resilient. What are you talking about?
Amphibians are getting naturally selected out of the world.
Ah.
They absorb too much to
You
their
don't have
skin.
to sound so
That
happy
is
about
their
it.
fault.
Fuck frogs.
He kind of does.
I love frogs.
Survival
Froggers
of
are frogs.
the fittest.
I love frogs, but Aoife is right. They absorb all the poison through their skin.
I choose not to hear you guys right now.
You can't ignore reality, Chloe.
I choose to.
This is reality.
I don't like your reality.
Thanks, Thanos.
Aoife, you've been cancelled for frog hate.
Oh no. Whatever will I do?
I'm just the
Don't you do
messenger.
it? You'd apologize to the My Hero Academia stands?
Their waifu will be extinct in 300 years.
This is so fucking stupid.
Time to see if Brass's scuffed opener really will make a difference.
that was last
It's
roll.
fine, yeah.
Jeez, call me thinking Brass always scuffs his opener. Shame.
Oh, I
Alright,
see.
Things I
focus
mess
now.
up, it's usually not the opener.
See? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I might not have reprisal. Yeah, I'm not gonna have reprisal. Well, yeah, I don't know.
Shadow is the faker. Brass, can you pass with Lathy? I'll pass with Shadow.
I have lightning. Well, I need to not be there. Cool.
In. I'm gonna position next to you, Shadow. Okay. Water south, lightning with Lathy.
Spin Crusher.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move.
Missile Command.
Oh, I like this boss placement actually.
Get ready for enumeration. I'm going to be north.
I'm north. Brass. Coming. No,
Oh,
that's
Brass!
close enough.
First mine,
Brass. I did tell Brass to do the opposite placement of where I was, but Make sure you're paying attention, Brans, to make the adjustment if
Yeah.
you need to.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of hard. Oh, Shadow's
Great.
DCing. It's hard for me because a lot of people are casting and whatnot, so they're getting there later. So I'll just have to work on that myself. I'll figure it out.
That time,
Uh,
I chose to go to the south one because you were a little closer to north than I was.
Yeah.
So that's why I made that call.
So here's
Yeah,
the thing.
and that time I
We-
just didn't see Aoife go until later. So that's something I'll just have to be aware of.
Don't
I
forget,
will always go into the south one, and I will always
Mhm.
come in probably a little bit late, but I'll always
Yeah.
come in like on the southish side. So
Don't do that passing on the street polite thing. If you make a choice to go a direction, you're gonna go that direction. Don't hesitate. Just go that direction.
Right?
we did have a pass inside of the enumerations that I don't think was supposed to happen. So make sure that stepping into the enumerations as well, that you're not stepping in right on top of another person. I don't know how closely that was related to the other stuff people were talking about, but there was a pass in the south enumeration that shouldn't have happened quite yet.
And make sure you remember who your partner is, because after enumeration goes off, you need to pass again.
The other thing we can do right now, since Shadow is not here, is we can, if you want to take this moment to open that spreadsheet and remember where your raid mitigations are, because we might see second
Water.
elements tonight. Yeah, so we want there to be mitigation, as the mitigation that we've planned to be on that if we can. It should be pretty accurate for what we want, except that for now Zether is using his reprisal on the hidden mines and not on wherever I said to put it before.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
other than that, everything I think is accurate.
I don't understand why my computer hates me so much. It only crashes during raid, ever.
That was still a really good first pull.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, second pull.
I'm not counting that first one.
Okay, that's.
Comey talked about not respecting reality, so
True.
If that's what it takes to save frogs, I'll do it.
Frogs and marsupials. Not going to be around forever.
Yeah, you know what, Aoife? You're not going to be around forever.
that's true.
That's true. I won't. But the human race will live on after me. My genes will pass on to the next generation, and that will continue for a very, very long time.
Okay, buddy.
Unlike in the case of the frogs, who
As
have
if
to
your
pass their
kids-
genes outside of their body, I think.
What if Aoife, your kids don't have kids?
If my kids don't have kids, well, that's not going to happen. You want to know why? I'm just the right kind of conceited to donate my sperm to a sperm bank in
Oh
order
my
to increase the
God.
population of geniuses
fair,
in
that's
this
fair.
world.
That is a solution to
Oh.
my question.
Oh my god.
Comey's upset.
Oops, not me triple wheeling.
Everything crit that time.
What a good mechanic. It's such a good mechanic.
It is, unironically, a good mechanic.
They should just make them immune to crits, and then it
Wouldn't be a problem.
yeah.
Etho, what's your worst favorite mechanic in this game?
My least favorite mechanic in this game.
Yeah.
Dive bombs.
No, I think dive bombs are okay.
They're fun. They're just awkward sometimes.
Have to stop projecting.
Yeah. He's just salty because he got hit too many times.
I hate dive bombs. They're so janky. They're jankier than Summoner.
If I had to guess Eva's least favorite, it would be Light Rampant.
No, I don't really. I think Light Rampant is actually a very well designed mechanic.
It is.
I like that it has so
dislike
many
Ilya's
different
strat,
ways
but-
of resolving it.
Yeah, that's one of my criteria for like a 10 out of 10 mechanic is it has multiple different ways of being solved. Speed? I don't know actually. There aren't that many mechanics in this game that I actually like. Hey,
Oh, that's not true. I can think of one.
which one?
Firing orders in fucking Emerald.
Oh yeah, never mind. Everything in Emerald one.
That's
Just
fair.
all of
You got a
Emerald.
point. Yeah. Oh, the beginning of Emerald's good.
I'll go with firing orders.
Firing orders is the only one I know
That's the
Eve
worst
was
mechanic in
about.
that fight.
Yeah, I don't love firing murders.
I haven't done Emerald Weapon enough to form an opinion.
It's just hard to see.
I don't. It's not even that hard to see. It's just dumb.
It's both hard to see and dumb.
Fair enough.
At least that's my opinion.
Alpha. Three.
Oh,
Four.
I was out of it. That was 7. That was 7.
Oh.
I was 8, so
5. 6. Everyone's about to fucking die.
Not if I run away from the group. Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I wasn't sure where he was gonna go.
Yeah, basically, I'm alive.
I'm
I had
curious.
no health
like,
to survive the J kick.
if we get really close to clearing, everybody who's streaming, if their viewership is gonna start going up.
I mean, if we advertise it, probably.
That's true.
we're gonna clear in front of an audience of at least 100 people.
Wow.
Write that down.
On whose stream? Can it be
Everybody
mine?
put together.
Just covers.
Everybody put together.
We'll do a squad stream. Yo,
All my regular stream
wanna do
viewers
that.
are
We're not partnered
cannibalized.
yet. We need a partner to be able to do that.
are you serious?
Yeah.
We better get cracking.
All right.
Oh my god, that's a lot of work. I don't know if I'm up for that.
Comey, can you please
I'm up for
advertise
it,
my
I just don't
stream?
think it's gonna happen.
You advertise
Oh no,
it?
it's absolutely not gonna happen.
Jeez, these are clipping a little bit.
What's wrong with your connection, Comey?
I don't know.
Well, it could have been as bad as yesterday, let me tell you.
What happened yesterday?
Oh,
I'm
I was
intrigued now.
fucking. I was in another plane of existence. The doll was about to go into another plane of existence. Holy shit.
Wow.
Oh no, I felt like the servers were getting DDoSed or something, because. Oh my god.
Bullshit.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, he just did.
no. Well, Eva's dead.
I
It's 'cause
jumped into
Adrian
the
died.
wall.
Turn back to where we...
I waited to about a quarter of a second to roll a Medica 1 GCD so that it would overheal less. And that was enough time to delay the benediction tomorrow.
Oh,
Why am I clipping? Oh.
I'm also clipping.
This instance might be bad if you guys are both clipping.
Or it's just
When I
a
double
reoccurring
leave,
problem.
I'm clipping a little bit.
My ping has just been higher than normal recently, so I'm just kind of used to it.
It's all the fucking sprouts.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I had a fucking 40 Q logging in just now.
Jeez.
That's pretty normal.
It's not. Okay, yeah. That's pretty bad.
Usually it's around 20, 25 for me.
Yeah, I feel like usually it's like under 20.
First world problems to be complaining about a 40 Q though.
All I know is I've been doing a reasonable amount of roulets recently, and the amount of sprouts is actually insane.
That's true. That's true.
You've been to the starting towns? They're just loaded with people.
I mean, I have been, but I just don't pay attention. So,
Dodge that breath. Nice.
That's not too bad.
Nope, just gotta be patient.
Wait, so is that actually all just like WoW refugees?
It's a ton. It's that, and the game's just gotten a lot more publicity than it used
Yeah.
to.
There's a big spike in viewership right now.
It's a full-on renaissance.
Oh, I'm hitting the wrong
Ooh.
button.
Yeah, we were very behind in damage there too. So
have you heard about
Well,
Final
Apex
Fantasy
Hero just came out.
14, the MMO with a free trial, including the award-winning expansion Heavensward,
I hadn't heard about
up
it.
to level 60?
oh wow.
Yeah, all the way to level 60.
I mean, that meme is just such free marketing. Like,
Yeah.
Honestly though, yeah.
I don't know
Whoever
who
came
did
up
it
with
first,
that,
but
yeah.
holy shit.
I mean, the person who did it first was Yoko Taro.
Is it really?
I mean,
That makes so much sense.
that's why people started repeating it, is because fucking Yoko Taro.
He is a fucking madman.
The magic of it is just how it's lasted this long. Like, what was that, like last year at some point? And we're
It
still
wasn't
saying
funny then either.
it. It wasn't. It's,
No.
it's
It's
great,
funny.
though.
It's funny
I
because
like
it's not funny.
Exactly.
I think it was
There-
funny when Yukotaro did it because he was actively just being a sarcastic asshole.
Yes.
Fair.
I-
None of the people using it now are being sarcastic. It lacks the same quality.
I think it takes a lot to be like Yokotaro in general.
You-
We're still in 2021 and that man is literally in the year like 5000.
No frogs where he's from.
Nope.
Shut up.
Taro.
You're losing
Killed the
Comey
frogs.
points by the second.
What can you redeem those for?
Well, you're not gonna find out, huh? How about that?
Probably
Well-
not frogs.
Ooh, got him.
Not you too.
I didn't even make the frog jokes, Comey. Okay. Take away my Comey points.
I might have to.
This is my favorite part of phase 1. Not moving.
Yeah, DPSing.
Let's go, Bress. Five, 6,
Oh no! Don't blast
7.
me.
8.
I did not get blasted.
Nice.
Nice.
Brass is the faker. I'm coming to you, Brass.
Yo.
Out. In. Running around. passing.
The spin crusher is gonna be a little
5,
closer in.
4, 3, 2, 1.
North, move away.
Missile
Remember to
command.
pass. Remember to pass after enumeration. I am north, Brass.
Okay.
I'm taking south.
No breast.
I gotta be north. I gotta be north.
You have to make a
That's-
decision.
You gotta
You
make a
did.
decision.
Okay. Sounds good.
So,
I want a new priority system. If brass gets an enumeration, brass is always north. Or like, I want brass always north, period.
Yeah, that'll
so
help.
That's
It's
fine.
me and Brass permanently north.
Oh,
I
you're
mean,
also
we need-
permanently north, aren't you?
We need two.
Yeah, he was
guests
the
up
one
there,
permanently
so-
north.
Shadow, you can adjust to south if it's both you and brass, but otherwise you go north. And brass. goes
Okay.
north.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's
all-
fine. That's fine.
Don't worry about it. It's all good.
It also took a bit of finagling when we were doing it in gym and the boys too.
Oh yeah. We ended up changing our priority system around a lot. Because a lot of it's just people are in certain positions in the room that they're just better suited to be always going to an enumeration, and certain people are just in better positions in the room to be suited to adjusting a lot more. So we switched to pick whatever strategy is going to accommodate all those the best.
By the way, I was lightning there, so I took it a little farther north than I usually take the enumeration. Do you want me to move that down, or was that fine where it was?
The actual like lightning going off.
Yeah, like I was lightning, so I wasn't able to get as far south.
Oh my fucking god.
So since I had lightning, I had to go kind of around, which is I could have gone farther, but I didn't want to move through the mass of people. So I'm just curious if the positioning on the south quotey fingers enumeration was fine there, or if you want me to take it farther south and like move past people.
Maybe it was a little bit far north, but we adjusted to it pretty okay. So if you would have to be moving past people in order to move the enumeration further south, maybe for the time being it's better to just do it the way that you just did it.
We'll just need to pay
I'll get
attention
it
to
as
move and
far
adjust.
south as I feel safe at the moment.
Yeah, yeah. As far south as you
Two
feel
is just
safe.
fine.
The nice thing is if the enumeration is centered on you, it's really difficult to pass with somebody else as the person with the enumeration marker if you're not yourself moving too much. So,
Well, once it comes out, I try not to move it too much.
the only way you're gonna accidentally touch somebody else at that point is if they run into you like a fucking freight train.
Speed.
It's high. We're dead.
No,
We're not dead.
Yeah.
Now
Oh.
we're
no.
dead.
Wait, what did I get hit?
These dolls have to stop dying. That's crits to a certain extent is understandable, but half of our wipes being to dolls dying is not just crits, it's people not being careful.
I mean, mine was just had too much HP. Is the issue?
Yeah, I know yours was really close and we fed that one and that was okay, but what we ended up dying to was a different doll exploding.
Yeah.
So every once in a while it happens, and that's what happens. You crit directed everything, and there's nothing you can do about it. But the odds of that happening so many times in a row is we're not paying attention, I think.
Certain moves just have a crit ceiling that's way too fucking high.
Speed.
Oh.
Oh,
I want to point out that my home game's on cooldown again.
Well, it wasn't even like the cleaves weren't even out yet. Sad.
Yeah, I hit home game, and half a second later they autoed me, and home game didn't register in fast enough, so that auto killed me.
isn't that the thing that would have happened with
And
Gunbreaker's Emblem?
I remember that happening with Gunbreaker, yeah.
They didn't fix it, did they?
Oh, where like the actual buff doesn't get applied at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's changed. No,
Okay.
I've never seen anyone die to it though.
it's really
Uh,
good.
Failed.
In
and
my old static, there were times when we were popping the dragon orbs in Shiva, and they would die from Bolide.
I think those just went through.
Yeah, those just
Because
go
those
through
go
blood.
through in Vuln.
The only
You-
time I would see people die is on ridiculously large trash pools at the start of the expansion. Where everything was autoing just super fast because there was
Why am I facing this way? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
Ow.
no more talking.
Yeah,
I got turned
we
around.
should shut up during this phase. Like after dolls are fed, then that's okay. But once dolls are out, we should be quiet until after dolls are done.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Because it's enough tiny little things. A lot of the other stuff is just stand in the same spot, push the same buttons, so you don't have to focus as much for that. But you have to watch crits, you have to watch rolls, we have to watch auto attacks and stuff. Like, I know the timing of the way the autos do. Sometimes you have to hit the home gang at a slightly different time, so, you know, there's all sorts of little itty-bitty things that require our attention at that point.
Yeah.
Speed.
Throttle.
Oh,
I got
that.
something.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine.
I was
It's
Letting
so
it flow
tight.
on
I
that
don't
one.
care.
Charlie. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, yeah,
5,
you're in far too close to me.
7, 8. Just gonna, yeah.
Sorry, my mom came in the room and grabbed my headset. So I sort of did not do very well on that limit
Your
cut.
mom grabbed your headset?
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, you're wearing the hair off the top of your head." And I was like, "Ah."
Oh no.
Jesus.
Uh,
That was scared the
My
shit
fault.
out of me.
I was slightly slow on recognizing who the first cleanse was, so my fault.
Congratulations on partner.
That's a friend of mine.
I figured.
Speed.
Throttle.
Favorite part is his dead body at the end of this.
Charlie. One. 3.
ah.
5.
I got coming.
7. Into your spots. As tight as possible. Zephyr is the faker. You are my partner. Okay.
So I'm with Aoife.
No, actually, no. You're with Brass Zephyr. I'm with Aoife. Okay.
Alright, perfect.
Wait, you're with Eva?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we didn't have
That
shake
was on
there.
me. Yeah, my shake was late.
Zephyr, your normal partner is
wasn't I with Eva then?
Adra.
Hydra. Yes, correct. Because they both
Yeah,
ended
so
their-
Comey, you and I are the same.
Yeah,
Or,
okay.
That's
so I
what
would
I
have been
was
with Adra.
I would have
Adra, yeah.
yeah, and I would have gone with Adra. And then you would have gone with Zephyr.
Okay.
That's the old T in me thinking again.
Even though it's been like over a year, there are so many habits that we built over so many pulls that keep resurfacing over and over again. I keep wanting to do stuff and I'm like, no, I don't do that anymore.
Aoife, you were my partner, so I keep like reflexively wanting to sidestep into you. Shit is bonkers.
Muscle memory is a powerful thing.
That's why I'm stronger without it.
Imagine not having muscles.
speed.
I mean, honestly, Aoife knows what that's like. He's a Lalafell.
I don't know, Aoife right now is the most powerful of all of us. Throttle. Alpha. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Like my heart like comes up at the last possible moment
Nice.
for J kick. I've stretched so many of my mitigations to cover like a couple things.
Shadow is the faker.
Who's Shadow's partner?
I'm going with Shadow. You're going with Lethy.
Thank you.
Pick. You.
Water south.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oof.
Missile command soon.
I am north.
The south. Let me. Yeah, good job with me.
Shadow, where are you?
Mine's. Yeah, got it.
We swap again, right?
I need
Water,
some.
water goes
I know. No. Oh, rats.
You need to wait for
I-
that mine to go off.
Okay.
That's getting clipped later tonight, by the way. That was the world's fastest Lalafell sidestep you've ever seen in your life.
Okay.
So I would like to also mention that we need to have those enumerations a little more separated because there is some Venn diagram
Some
happening. Here.
overlap
Oh,
going on.
was there? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I don't think I can go south in that scenario because I risk running into Lathy when he steps out of his mine.
So,
Brass and I both got the enumerations, and like, I could not move south.
I keep saying it, but I'm going to say it again. When Lathy is coming out to pop the mines where you guys stopped him, he is like here-ish, at least like vertically relative to the arena.
I start like here and I sort of go like this.
The edge of the mine explosion is going to reach out to about here, like
Okay.
all the way up. So everybody needs to be hovering on this side. They need to give that area a wide space.
Alright. Okay. So I had the Nisi, and we swapped right after enumerations. Do I have to wait till mines go off for that?
You're gonna need
Swap, or-
if you have to go to Lathy, whoever's going to Lathy has to wait for the mines to go off.
Okay.
There should be time. It'll be tight, but there should be time.
Sounds
I'm
good.
still running into healing issues at that point though.
Yeah, I had to interrupt a cast in order to not kill us for
Especially,
enumerations,
actually,
so-
especially if I get the ice puddle, then I'm like that like drops me to around half health.
I wish that pedal was baitable so I could just take it every time.
Everything in this game is baitable. We just haven't figured it out yet.
You're right.
Would it be helpful to move Moon over there or no?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Because I'm using it earlier.
I can addle a mine or something.
On the plus side, I
That's
got
what
the
you
addle
do.
on the mines before I fell over.
Hey, sweet. Yeah, It'll take a little bit of practice still, because I still have to get the... Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking for now, actually.
Yeah.
Speed.
Oh, that's not the right button.
Just stand a little closer for more cure freeze. One more, give me one more.
God, I always worry that you're gonna get clipped by the drainage.
Holy shit.
Can I get
Throttle.
breakthroughs on Matthew, please?
Yep.
Oh.
It didn't come out fast enough.
That was bad.
Still killed it, so we might get lucky. 7.
Alpha. 5.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just gonna stand back here and hope he goes at me. He did not.
Oh no! Oh, you were gonna get it for a second there.
I was half hoping I'd made it, but I did not.
Yeah.
I also want to mention as well, after enumeration, everyone is going to move north for the next water stack. Except Aoife, who will be going to Lathy.
For lightning or for...
Eco's
So-
doing lightning, the rest of us are doing water.
Yes.
Okay.
The next
All of
water
us are
will be
going to-
straight north.
Yeah, it'll be on the opposite side of the arena from where we started.
You know what's really convenient about this is I can count down both of the first 2 elements 100% of the time. Or, well, sort of. I'll probably be targeted to Lathy, so... I don't know.
I could also count it down if need be. There's timelines in Act. I didn't actually look to see if the elements are there, but I'm pretty sure they are.
Speed.
Really?
So annoying.
I think my
Oh,
Adel wore
for
off.
sure that was not.
Nah, I don't have DPS.
Yeah.
So we just do the mechanic.
That ripple.
Hey, look, it's kills after o'clock.
That's
I
what
don't
you
think
get
that
for
was
having
the ripple.
this,
I
buddy.
I think something else went wrong there. I don't know what though.
I think my Adel fell off just barely before the cast went off.
Well, Vector was a little lower than usual anyway. Not that much. Like, the Apple probably would have been enough to save it, but... Like,
I mean, the game's
he might have
usually
gotten high rolled a bunch or something.
Yeah, the game's usually out to give me the max damage taken rolls.
Feed.
Throttle.
Oh, that's not good.
At least it won't be me.
Sorry, thanks.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
The moment I heard Ethan say
Bye-bye.
that's not good, I knew we were all done
Yeah,
for.
sorry. I didn't know what that was. I must have not moved in for the cure 3 in time, I guess. That must be it. Last cure 3 missed you.
Good lord, I'm so tiny.
Fucking lol.
Feed.
Oh, I have
Oh.
Anchor. That's fine.
Oh, it's very uncomfortable when living liquid turns to look at you.
Yeah. Usually means that your end is imminent.
Yeah, bad things are about to happen.
I feel like I'm clipping now too.
Oh, I'm glad it's not just me.
These goddamn wild refugees.
They got. That's why Square Enix stopped selling it, you know.
Feed.
Oh.
You all know exactly how much HP that doll has, Tate?
Yes, tell me.
1,843.
Aoife DC'd.
Oh,
That's a problem.
Yeah.
that is a problem.
I feel like we're
I'm in
due for a
danger.
break anyways.
Yeah, maybe. I hope that's
I'm gonna go
not
put on
an
some
all-night thing.
pajamas.
Yeah.
Rip.
Ooh. I feel
Anybody
bad
have
because
any
like
more
I can tell he
beer
like
they need?
really looks forward to raid night, and to DC like right in the
Yeah.
middle is disappointing.
God. Ooh.
I mean,
Why did it attack me?
he'll have a new PC soon.
Yeah, it won't be a problem for too much longer, but it's unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, it's Monday at the earliest.
Adra, I want to watch phase 1 with no players.
Come on, Laffy, we've
Let's
got
see if
this.
this works. Ready?
We've got this.
Mhm.
We've got this.
Hello? Yeah, I can hear
Yo,
you.
you can
I'm-
go into idle camera during
Because-
combat.
Hello? Is it
Hi,
lighting up?
yeah.
There we go.
I can hear you.
Here, there you are.
I'm cooling down again because my stupid fucking PC is getting worse.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I had it. It was very cold ahead of time. I had both bags of ice on it,
Mhm.
and it went for like an hour of being in game. And I'm really, really goddamn pissed about it because it was supposed to be here anyway, the new one. And then the fucking retards at Amazon are like, no, this isn't a legitimate order. And I'm like, no, it is. And I'm cooling down, so it'll probably be like 20 minutes, but I don't want to stop early because we're not going to be able to go all 3 days this week anyway. So let's take a few minutes and do whatever, I suppose.
Let's do some random EX
Everybody-
trial.
Okay.
Unironically, Final Farm. Cape Westwind minimum idle level.
Yeah.
We'll still skip every mechanics.
Dead body.
All two.
We did that once before in group, I think, and still saw like nothing.
Yeah.
That's bad.
With Micaiah, where we went to minimum item level and then we took off all our gear
It's because it's not designed for
just to see more mechanics.
people who know how to optimize their DPS to play. Well, if any viewers in the chat would
Oh,
like
we
to
took off
join
our-
us
no,
for
no,
a
no.
random EX trial,
We took our job stones off. That's what it was. So we had less abilities. Mid idle level, job stone off, no gear. Westwind. We actually learned we had to use repose on the ads just to keep the damage down.
Mm.
Alright, so who wants lead?
I'll take it.
Alright, I'm back. What's going on?
We're doing a random EX trial while we wait for Aoife.
Oh.
Just queue for every single one.
Q, wait, like in Duty Finder?
Why not?
I mean, we
Could be like a
can.
random mentor. A random confused mentor.
Alright, I'm gonna queue for a random Stormblood EX in Duty Finder.
We need a healer.
We need a healer? Oh,
Got this.
we do, you're right.
I
can heal.
don't know
I
it.
can heal.
I don't know any of the Stormblood EXs.
I don't know any. I don't. Yeah, same.
Alright,
I don't even know
Brassios.
like fucking Hades or Titanium.
Do Susano, because if you do Susano, then you should still be able to clear it in one pull, even if you don't know what's going on.
I need a repair.
Susano? I don't remember how Susano goes.
You
Well,
know-
know,
according
the
to
swords,
Ethan,
right?
we don't need to.
Yeah.
I heard my name. What?
No, I don't think so.
If I'm healing, maybe.
Oh. Sorry, I'm like half spaced out right now.
Maybe I should do
Yeah, we are
healer for the
queuing for
queue
this?
time here.
Can you? Yeah, you might need to do the healer for queue time.
Wait, we're actually what?
Yeah, we are. Thought I was
Oh.
joking, Brass?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I
No.
sure did.
I'm not joking. We queue with Duty Finder, the way that God intended.
Extreme?
This is how we do it.
We are the people that mentors hate.
Yes, we
Yes.
are, Brass. Except no mentor will hate getting an EX with us.
That's not true. I am the mentor and I hate this.
I am also a mentor, and I'm
I can't be a mentor because I
Neutral.
need 8 more comms.
8 comms.
Yeah. Mhm.
I've done like 300 mentor roulettes, and I always am happy when I get an X trial because it's not Malik as well. So it's at least interesting and fun.
I just get Rama EX over and over.
One is
That's
like
what I hear.
hell on Duty Finder. Duty Finder can't clear that one. No matter how many mentors you get in it, it's not going to work.
I don't think I've ever
All
done
the
that one
other
synced.
IRR extras you can clear in Duty Finder, but not that one.
I think Ramu and Moogle are the only ones that I don't know the mechanics for when they're synced down.
Well, there's a tank swap in Rama, and it's really fucking awful.
It's weird. It has to do with like the type of lightning. When you soak lightning balls at specific points in the fight, and the number of lightning balls left. And there's a mechanic that goes on healers, I think, that basically you solve by just not doing anything, which is really fun and engaging.
Oh, you talking about the like chain?
Yeah, you just stand there and do nothing.
It can be in
'Cause if you
DPS
do
too.
if you take actions, you take damage. I think is the way it works.
But if the DPS that you get chained to keeps doing fucking actions, you die anyway.
True.
And then the ads actually have a DPS check on them. That they all need to die.
Riyadh, if you're watching, go
So what
queue
we're
for
saying is we need to
Susano
queue
Extreme
for
and
the
Duty
new X
Finder.
No.
If you want to. But you should.
It's worth a shot.
Is that your background I'm hearing, Brass? It sounds like it's raining.
I think so.
That might be the fan in mine.
It could be mine. There's a fan close to me, so and now I'm not speaking with noise suppression, of course, because I'm on my phone. So
I don't see
I'm
anyone
playing
lighting
with
up.
a folding knife, so that might be it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Whoa!
It's time.
I can't believe it.
What'd you got?
Might be one of our viewers who queued up.
oh,
I wonder.
Let's
This
see.
is silly.
The suspense.
That's Riyadh!
Oh, nope. Oh, hey,
Hey.
what's up?
turn your stream on someone
Yeah, I
on
can stream,
Discord
I
so I
can
can
stream.
watch.
Sure.
Who's got it? Comey's got it.
Ria just wants to,
Do you guys all have the dog from this one?
Oh, yo. No wonder we got it.
Don't know.
Ria just wants to ninja.
Do not know how to Astro.
It's okay, Bress. We'll be alright.
Andrew says I've never done hard content before in my life. Please be nice.
I mean, that's
This is
true.
we're going in with the eye level of doing like
No, we'll
Titania
have-
EX and Biss.
I'm still in T-Bis, by the way, so.
Oh, okay, so
I'll
you're
be
throwing.
Okay, you want me to throw? Hold on. Okay, no, I'm not.
I pulled.
Well,
I pulled. Sorry. Ow.
I guess we're both in regen.
This one has random tank busters. That is something I will say. It's a sail is the move.
Get ready to not move.
Oh, okay. Don't move. Don't move.
I'm gonna turn my stance off.
Oh, it's literally acceleration bombs. Okay.
I just turned mine off.
Only some of you have it.
Okay, I turned it back on.
My stance is off.
Lathy!
Lathy,
What?
you're
There's an
throwing.
knockback coming.
Oh.
No, there's not. I'm sure casting.
It's on me, what are you talking about? I'm the only one getting knocked back.
Oh, okay. Well, you said there's a
Don't get out of the
knockback. I didn't think. Oh,
Yeah.
knockback, but only for Tig.
Yeah, it was only for me.
Look how different this mechanic is from normal mode. Isn't that crazy?
It's literally the exact
so-
same.
If you have less DPS, there are actually some mechanics.
So one of the
right?
tanks needs to pick up the sword,
Nah,
the
I
other one
got
needs
it.
to run around and okay.
Kobe, I
I
can't
got
heal you. Kobe, I cannot
I'll-
heal you.
I'll do it.
You can heal me. I got it.
I
I got
can't
You're
that.
do
going
it.
to
Don't worry.
fucking die.
I got it.
Oh my gosh.
I want the
Oh,
next one
my
though.
homie.
This fight is the
Just
reason
give me
I
Heart of
started
Stone. Just give me Heart of
playing
Stone. I got it. I got it.
Yeah, yeah.
Give me Heart of Stone. And
Black
like
Knight,
to the end.
you're
Yeah. I got it. Just
Somebody
spam me,
grab
Grass.
those
Spam me.
This is not too bad.
I'm grabbing them.
This is not
I'll
bad
get
at all. This-
Wait, call me.
Alright, you got it. You got it.
Yeah.
I told you, we got it.
I didn't like that.
That was beautiful.
I don't think I can take it twice.
You
So
can't.
no.
Yeah, I have the
Yeah, you
debuff.
get a debuff.
I need heals.
Oh,
I need
right, yeah,
heals.
I got you.
I am not used to seeing that sword die so fast.
Listen, I'm just pressing stone. I don't know what to say.
It feels like that should be proximity damage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it really does.
Honestly.
Oh, this
yeah.
is cool.
Imagine this being an EX. Oh wait, it is.
I like how
Okay.
the cleave remains in the arena. That's interesting.
Yeah, you
Goes
can
into
stand
the
it.
melee cards, but every
You
single
shouldn't.
There I go.
spell has been correct.
To come back.
I'm coming back now.
That looks like a buster. Yeah. God, what is happening here? Alright, I'm
No, the
spreading
other
with
side,
it.
Kobe. No.
You want to be, yeah, you want to be.
No, it's fine. It doesn't actually matter.
We're trying to do mechanics correctly? What are you
What?
talking about?
What? It's
are.
proximity AOE.
Brass other side.
Negative.
No!
Too late.
Now it's all sides for
Fine.
brass.
There's no
What's going on?
damage.
What are we doing?
So
mechanics are
you have the arena split in two. You have to take the lightning on
Raid
the
what?
opposite side because it hits everywhere on the side.
I see.
Ah.
If you don't make it, you hit the entire
But it doesn't
room.
give you like a vuln or anything.
Gotcha.
There's a knockback
No,
coming.
it just does damage. It used
Is
to
it
be
on
a
me?
scary amount of damage, but now
Where's
it's
the
not.
cloud?
Shot me.
Don't
Bad
go
idea.
into the hole, Laffy.
We're about to have a lot of clouds. Yeah, there we go.
Ah.
Mechanics are happening, folks.
I'm not paying attention to them.
Oh, I want
That's a
to
tank
get that
buster.
in. Dash cancel it.
This is a swap, right?
It will be.
No.
No? Okay.
Oh no, it's ignored. Okay.
Okay.
What's a tank?
I think because you took 0 damage, you don't have to
Hey,
swap.
cloud. It's a
Do we
cloud.
bait that?
I'm just
Or
not
do
gonna
we
look
ignore
at
it?
it. It doesn't want to.
Looks like we ignore it. Kobe's not.
That's
ready.
actually the.
Control.
Oops, I'm throwing. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, that's why I saw Combi stand there and I'm like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Such ferocity.
There would be mechanics at some point, but we skipped them all.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
As much as I don't like Astro, I like Astro a lot better than Sky.
There's like a
Was a memorable dance.
Everybody has to comrade. Everybody.
Yo, 3%.
Oh, yeah.
Cleave.
oh yeah, we can all comrade.
I left, I'm sorry, Rihanna.
Wait.
Calm you.
I got you, Riyad. I got you. But you get mad comms. Dude, this is how we farm comms. Or what am I saying? Farm
Yeah, what did you say?
comms.
Famcoms?
Farm comms.
Yo, actually, I do need a lot of comms.
This is how you
Guys,
farm
if we just I got the comm.
Yo.
For doing mechanics wrong.
Are we doing that again?
Actually, I need the triple triad card from Byakko.
Oh my fucking
Let's do
god.
Byakko. I want to do Byakko. I've never done Byakko.
Really?
Oh wait, that's
Okay.
the
So
one
if
with.
you actually do have to do a couple mechanics, I think, but they're not very hard.
We'll
There's,
be
there's like the
okay.
Toho
It's
part,
just
right?
like
tank
packs
stuff.
and stuff.
Alright, Rhea, do you want to queue up with us again?
And then after that, I'm gonna try turning my PC back on again.
Alright, I'm going in on Jade Stoa. Here we go.
Do
Oh,
Byakko?
who doesn't have it unlocked?
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna check in case it's me.
Yeah, it might be me as well.
You buffoons.
Looks like you can't do Byakko, that's too bad.
apparently didn't have a.
Oh yeah, I don't. Where do you get it from?
No,
You're not
Right?
unlocking it that fast.
I have it. I have
No,
it.
I have all of the other ones unlocked. I don't think I have the
It's
extreme.
just
stuff.
the minstrel and Kugane, right?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
talk to them.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Kugane.
I mean, assuming they've actually done the Byakko questline.
You've done
Yeah, I've done
Byakko,
the
right?
whole.
Okay.
I've done the whole Byakko quest line. Didn't you have to do it for something?
Totally
Uh,
optional.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I
you had
don't-
to do it for something. I remember.
I
So
don't
had
think-
to-
Yeah, for
Oh,
those
okay.
extremes. They're not part of the main story.
No, I
they're
think it's like
side
the
quests.
relic or something. Wasn't there like a stat?
Well, they're blue quests
No.
because they unlock trials. So
the alliance raids you need for the relic, but not the trials.
I feel like I had to do this for some reason. Maybe I think it's probably blue mage.
Oh, I mean, if you want
Oh,
this,
Yeah, the
Okay, yeah, okay.
the
Let me
kick
unlock.
ability
You-
is from
Yeah.
Suzaku?
what's
Or
No, it's
Suzaku?
Suzaku's
Suzaku.
kicks?
I think Suzaku.
Yeah.
All right, here's Suzaku.
Zaku EX is like the very first EX I ever did. And it
I
was
like
a
that
fun
one.
time.
I think it's good.
I really
I
like
skipped
this
that
card.
one.
I've gotten everything now. As soon as I
Uh-huh.
skip this cutscene.
I like the Final Fantasy DDR.
All right, we in.
All right,
in.
let's get in here.
My
Jade
mentor
Stoa.
roulette is locked because I've never done Seiryu or Suzaku Extreme.
Oh, we're in.
Imagine Imagine not having done all the content in the games.
Oh my
Imagine-
god, there's a
imagine-
lot of
I-
things here.
Listen, I took a break after Stormblood, and I missed those two.
Imagine
ever get,
insta-queuing for a Stormblood Extreme and Duty Finder.
I mean, we're like,
One of your DPS is trolling you.
Oh,
It's
Riyadh.
it's
They're not
probably
accepting
Riyadh.
it's probably Riyadh.
Riyadh. It's not. It's not Riyadh. So,
it's just a
the
random
person
DPS.
who was here probably fell asleep
It's probably
waiting.
someone, yeah. Someone that just hit
You
Q.
got
and
it.
Or a
there
mentor
you go.
roulette. Let's see if
Could
it's
be
a
different
mentor.
roulette.
Who is it?
Imagine Wagon
Imagine.
Imagine Wagon.
with level 70 gear. So they're
He queued for it. He queued
yeah.
for it.
I think he queued for it.
Oh baby,
This is setting the wrong expectation.
Well, it's about to
Yeah,
go
this is
real
just gonna be
smooth.
like,
Cleared him
dude,
through
this
in
fight
one
was
pull, and now
easy.
he's gonna queue for all his X trials in the duty
Oh
finder.
no.
And this guy's probably like, oh, I waited like 30 seconds. This guy
This
looks
looks like
straight out
straight
of
out of
power.
Rangers.
For an hour, and you guys just finally killed it.
Oh,
Okay.
pre-pull battle, Lidney, alright.
Where's it
Well,
going?
I didn't swap my sect. I did. We're good.
Oh, I don't have my
Future
fucking
game.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's
He's
alright.
Litany pre-pull. Oh,
He did.
no.
Yeah, he did.
I don't think
He's
he
a
knows.
boosted
This
animal.
is a knockback, right? No,
No,
it's a
this
Think
is-
Buster. Alright, Heavenly Strike is the Shiva knockback, right?
I'll be honest. This is
I'm
the.
gonna be part of the second group.
I don't know
Why,
what
yes,
groups
crap.
are.
I'll be part of this group.
Radio Stag. Radio Stag.
Wait, there's groups?
Not everyone.
There's too many people in this deck.
Oh, that's
It's okay.
fine.
Oh,
You
only
can do the other
some
one.
people.
Yeah,
Whoever
would fit,
wasn't
would
in
fit.
that spec has to be in this
Uh-oh.
spec.
I'm about to die.
Oh,
Oh,
Bye,
Shadow.
Shadow. Oh,
You can involve that, Lappy.
Well, no, I was grabbed.
I know, you can involve it.
You can involve in the grab?
yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
time
can
it
just
You can
properly.
go
before
in
you
beforehand,
grab.
and it lasts long enough to.
Oh,
this is
is
balls,
it?
right?
Okay.
Is this balls?
This is balls.
yes.
Oh.
Balls.
Oh.
This mechanic's really cool. I like this mechanic.
I really like the
Don't touch
oh,
those. Don't touch those.
oh mechanics.
Is that there's in a... Who's in these balls? What's going on over there? Why are
it's
you
just
guys
random,
involved?
Or either healer tanks. Don't touch me.
The Dragoon is convinced that he should be touching the balls.
Oh no.
Is he really?
Oh, he's running into them, yeah.
Look, he's used Dragon's Sight, but he hasn't given anyone the buff.
One tank needs to get on the tiger.
Oh, it's both of them at
Both
once?
here.
That's cool. That's not in the normal mode.
We have to kill the tiger first, right?
Yeah, Tiger
Focus
first.
tiger.
Well,
There will
Tiger
be-
just an ad.
Low
if
enough.
you
There'll be a
Or
death
else
feature.
die.
There'll be a DPS check with it later.
Help me move.
Oh, okay.
Ow,
Is
cleave.
that it cleaves? Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm getting the hook away from that.
I know what this is.
And
Well,
That's
Yeah.
a problem.
I see plenty
Imagine
of safe
wagons.
spots here.
No.
Laffy, I got you. Tig, I also got you.
We should be charging money for this carry.
Should intentionally wipe and say, hey, if you want to clear, you're gonna have to give us a kill.
Alright, now we have a really hard DPS check.
Uh-oh.
Oh
don't
yeah,
think
I'm
we're
really.
gonna
Oh,
make
do we
it.
have to grab those?
They give us
Probably.
DPS buff that we
They
don't
give
need.
damage up, I think.
Oh, you
They
don't
give you
want to
Oh,
grab
damage
damage
those.
down.
Oh,
No, my
Only
heart.
physical damage down.
Oh no, they healed him.
Wait, we're gonna lose.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh. It's not actually, it's like a, as you get the cast bar low and it does damage relative to that, I guess. How much
You
damage
know
you
what you
do.
didn't use the whole time?
Huh.
The fucking kick.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
super
you
leg.
skip
It should show up in this next phase.
Yeah,
Is
we'll
it this
get
phase?
to
I
the
thought it
leg.
happened in phase 1 too.
It does, but we didn't. We phased him too fast.
This
so
is
we
the
skipped
same as
one.
normal.
Really
Yeah.
hope this phase is like really wild.
This is
Yeah,
the same phase 1, yeah.
There's a couple extra AEs, I think.
Yeah, it's a little different.
I want it to just be full on Toho mode.
This phase is
Who's
so
gonna
sick.
get the
I'm turning my
most-
UI off, guys.
Like, they should have got Yoshiki to do this part. Or not Yoshiki, Yokotaro to do this. This is like what he dreamed of.
This is what you gotta do. You gotta get real close. Gotta
I
get real
can't
close.
believe it actually has telegraph.
Tig.
My UI is not on.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Oops, I touched one.
Listen,
I can't believe it
I
actually
can't
has
heal you.
telegraphs and she gets hit by the balls.
I was looking around.
Guys, I'm just standing still. I don't see what the problem is. Oh.
Oh, it was really good.
Look, I'm doing better than Imagine
I'm not
Wag, at
moving.
least.
Uh-oh, no more games, guys. Turn off Final
He's
Fantasy.
gonna punch us.
No more Final Fantasy.
We're getting the
Genshin
mechanic
Impact is
now.
kind of pretty cool, but that one
We're
is.
Genshin Impact static now? Is that what this is?
We're a Genshin static.
Now we're Toontown static.
Yo,
Dude,
man.
man,
I saw
Yo, the battle litany though.
a tweet
I
that
know,
was...
right?
Yes,
What is
battle
that
litany.
battle litany?
It's ready to go.
Adrian!
Oh, music.
I can't believe you're copying me like this.
Okay, alright, okay. Okay.
I appreciate the
Excellent
card.
players. Can I have a card?
Oh geez, get ready for more
Wait, this
Rapana.
is the mechanic
Oh, no,
from that
it hurts.
Zadnor boss.
Oh geez, I'm stunned again. It's this.
I'm a second group.
I'm second group.
You
first.
I'm
don't want to get
clearly
in if your
second
name
group.
is Lassie.
No, I can't Super Bowl-ize this. What are you talking about?
Yes, you can.
Wait, like during the.
You have to do it before the cast.
Well, okay, you know what? I didn't know I was
going
gonna get grabbed.
Behind
okay.
him.
Sweep, behind.
Behind.
Leggy.
Wait,
I'm not.
why did I
You
just
need to grab that girl. Tank,
I'm hardcasting Tig.
Tanks dropped aggro.
Oh,
Oh,
Yep.
never mind.
Thanks, you're killing us.
I
Ow.
didn't know the aggro reset. I'm sorry.
Wait, there's
Did
an
it?
aggro reset there?
Yeah.
I've had my
It's from
stance
blood,
on
this
this whole
Niagara
time.
reset everywhere.
Don't take the balls. Don't take the balls.
Who's card casting?
I
But
don't think
it
I've
looks
ever
like
listened to
Logo
this
Pro.
music track before. Because I don't
Can we
recognize
do
it
for
at all.
Sword and EX after this?
I'm down.
No.
No!
Wait, what is this ball thing?
Don't
Oh, you
touch
don't
each other
touch
with
the
it.
people with the balls. Okay.
Whoa, hey, there's like a tempest
Don't
thing.
let the balls touch.
Motherfucker.
Got it.
Oh.
No!
Hey, Lassie, you want
Oh, okay. Is that the raise me?
It's okay. Zephyr's still alive. Therefore,
Is that the
we're
raise
good.
me?
I did.
This guy, I don't understand what's going on with this guy.
What
No,
is
we
going
just
on?
need to get to LB3.
We just need LB3. Keep him up, Brass.
Oh
Keep him up.
god, oh fuck.
Stay alive, Laffy.
Okay,
I'm
we're good,
up. I'm up.
That is not good though.
I'm up.
So close.
I'm giving benediction
Okay,
myself.
okay, okay.
Hang
You
on.
actually
Hang
got
on.
it.
I got it.
we
I got it.
have a-
Hang on. I gotta get out of the middle.
Wait.
Hang on.
Now do it.
Okay, I'm going.
We need to get the dog.
I'll take the tiger.
We're back in business, baby.
As soon as it's clear.
Stupid as fuck.
I got you. Shut
Oh, I just got fucked. I know cooldowns.
I don't have Swift.
I got.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Never mind.
Uh-oh.
You can
Uh-oh.
still go on the
We
you can go on the
kill the
Is this
lion.
in
Kill
range?
the lion.
Kill a lion.
No.
Who do I take?
It's-
Just get lots of mid on this.
I mean,
No,
it's
that's a
gonna
good
kill
idea.
us.
Oh, it's okay. I reprisal it.
No. We're good.
No.
No, we're fine.
We're fine.
It doesn't have to be that like dead. It just has to be lowish.
Well, that's not as intimidating and
No,
quite
it's very generous.
This is wild.
Alright,
I'm loving
I got
this
2
fight.
seconds of this litany. Let's go.
Card 2. Oh, hey,
Imagine if I-
Oh, damage. Okay.
Oh my.
it's really good.
Imagine wagon.
What if I can't?
That's a really good name.
I can't imagine the wagon.
I'm about to
what?
get grabby again.
No, I'm not gonna do the stick.
I got
No.
first.
I got. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh, I see.
There you go,
That's how you
guys.
do it.
Nice job. Imagine
we
wagon
did it.
about to get a lot of comms.
Oh, wow.
Did I get the card? No.
I don't want to comment simply for the fact that he queued for this.
Yeah. I'm so confused.
I'm
That
gonna
does
calm
not
him.
deserve
I'm
a
gonna calm him.
commendation.
I calmed him.
Whoever that
Mad.
healer was, you came. Oh, thank you, thank you.
Well, what about me for staying alive for so long?
No, that was all me, guys.
Oh yeah.
I pressed the button.
Yo.
Aoife's turning on the computer.
Your cue didn't pop. Ah, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Literally monomatic.
I'm gonna tell.
sweet,
I'm gonna
got
tell
the
this random not
inside.
to.
So is this just a guy that didn't buy
Okay, he's gone. Oh well.
Shadowbringers?
Uh,
What?
Maybe.
Is that just a guy that didn't buy Shadowbringers or something?
I didn't get the comm.
I don't know if he calmed anybody.
I don't know if he comes anybody.
Wow.
Wow.
Doesn't
Wow.
even come.
Now I feel bad for calming him.
I know.
Right?
Oh, we got fucking scammed. Holy shit.
No kidding.
Told you we should have charged them.
Yeah.
Used for Stormblood Extremes doesn't calm my face when. I'm back to T gear.
I hope Aoife's alive.
Was that a sprout? I think that was a sprout, right?
No, that wasn't a sprout.
Not a sprout. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't even have a sprout icon.
That was a boosted animal who turned his sprout icon off manually because he thought it made him look like a noob.
Probably.
Guarantee.
I don't think you can turn it off until you hit the timer.
You
So you
can,
can, like,
you can.
Change
You
you to
type-
like RP or something.
You just type NA status off, and it
Mhm.
turns your sprout off, no matter what level you are.
It's like every time you log back in, it turns back on or something.
Once you pass the date, you cannot turn it back on. Is the big deal.
Right. A very sad day. A wise man once said that you don't know what you had until you've lost it.
Yeah, I think sprout does end after
I wish
Stormblood.
I could turn my sprout.
But I
thing
think
back
it's when
on
you
too,
finish
so that way I
Stormblood
can
in this
say I
case, so-
cleared, ultimate sprout.
It's possible theoretically.
All you gotta do is create a fresh character, clear T, and then link the Colossus token. Like, hey, I found this. What is it?
I've seen.
I remember that. I've seen that. Yeah.
In Novel's Network.
Pretty
The
good.
funniest when they do that in what you call the chat with the mentors.
Novel's Network, yeah.
Novel's
Yeah,
Network.
Novel's Network.
I've seen people do that.
That
Yeah,
was
it's great.
PF, please.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah,
gotcha,
you
hang
might
on.
need to you need to manually invite him because we kicked him.
Oh,
we
yeah.
changed, we changed party leaders. Would that change it?
No.
Oh.
We could completely reform, and then he'd be able to see it.
Okay.
Alternatively, Komi can just invite him.
That's
Yep.
true.
Okay, red mage, get my
And I
team.
just used the Tincture of Mind because my mouse
Nice.
is not booted up yet.
Ah. Oh, I almost queued us for Eden's Promise Eternity.
Oh,
I mean, that's not what we're doing.
we could do it.
No. That's not.
Yes, Atel. I was telling that sprout.
I'm gonna need like
Please,
one more
push
second
95.
for
Not Sprout, I don't know.
Synapse to
Mouse
open up.
software.
Sure.
Okay, are you guys ready for the moment of truth?
Let's go.
Okay, we're good.
Nice.
Mouse buffer is open. I did not use a pot there.
Nice.
Okay.
Really
Right.
check. Lathy.
Oh, food check.
Big focus for the last 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's like maybe they didn't. They hadn't fully figured out Dragoon yet.
And
That's
Synapse
cool, though.
opened itself again in my face. Sorry about that.
I don't want to
Oh, I
clown
forgot
on
my
people
T-biz.
too hard
Well, I
when
guess I
they're,
have 2,000 more health now.
when they're
You
new
can
to the
switch
game or
next
figuring
turn.
stuff out,
Yeah, I
you know.
know.
Yeah, remind me also to do that.
But yeah, it was, you know. There were definitely some things probably going wrong there.
Let's find out how much that's going to affect damage.
I'm a little delayed. Speed.
What's that, Brass? I do not have second wind, so
Yep, I see.
I should have
Almost.
procured, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that got screwed up right from the get-go. Because Synapse opened and then the software started working, and then it decided also to wait a couple seconds before the window actually opened, and then opened the window in the middle of the poll.
I switched to your T-bis.
Already did.
Wait, I want to see how much health I have different. Well, it's like nothing actually.
154 to
For
152.
me, it's only like 1,500 health.
Oh, I'm curious too.
Okay, that was a fast stall.
I know what I'm doing wrong there. I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm missing Cure 3 because I pushed everything back with GCD from something I did earlier.
Big crits, big crits.
Indeed.
Oh,
Bad home
That
game.
one was not me.
I have aggro. I took an auto. I'll Vercure myself.
I screwed up my rotation and that made my tank stance a bit late.
Indeed. Zephyr, I'm gonna cure one you.
Okay.
Okay.
Did I not get
No,
you?
no, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine now. You didn't get confessions, but that's because I interrupted for a cure 2.
Okay.
So it was nothing you did.
Okay. Just checking.
I'm just excited for the day that Aoife calls for Zephyr to physic himself.
I almost did. I thought about it right now.
Oh,
Oh.
you
Yeah,
crit living liquid too hard.
No, I know what happened. That was my, because of I was Vercuring, my rotation was delayed a little bit, and I didn't get to do my melee on the hand.
Ah,
Now, Comey, we know this isn't a Stormblood EX. We have to do the mechanics.
Ah.
I think I moved them a bit late.
It's fine.
Okay. Phew.
Indeed. Adra, can you try not to get hit by that doll AoE?
Yeah, I'll work on that.
Was it my doll?
I doubt it's
I
your
think
thing.
it's the west doll, one of the west dolls, or sorry, one of the east dolls with the open side.
It is, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's because it's probably my doll. I can wait to come in.
If you wait, then that will,
It'll throw off the healing, though.
yeah, it'll throw off the med ones. Because right now you feed it pretty much the earliest possible point you can feed and have me not overheal. So
Yeah.
that's the only thing I can think of, other than maybe if the Vogue timing changed and you're like taking an auto that you're not normally taking, but
I will do my best to avoid the doll AoE at the very least.
I think there's something I can be doing as well over here to make it simpler. I'm walking forward a little too soon. So I draw it out here.
Speed.
It shouldn't hit Adria.
Very nice trade.
I think I know what the problem is. My food wore off.
Oh, no,
Ah.
no.
I just looked and noticed that.
Throttle. Feel like he's high.
Yeah, he's into that, but we can still get it. Yep.
Oh, the hand of pain.
Alpha.
I am 3.
3, 4, 5, 6,
I got that.
7, 8. You gotta move in as soon as possible, I think.
I'm raising laughing.
I have brute.
I'm
Okay,
dead.
don't have brute.
I'm not.
Don't be standing on each other. Don't be standing on each other.
Alright.
Space it out. I'm the faker. No, I'm not the faker. I forgot to sort my party. Whoop, this is gonna make this problematic. Brass is the faker, so I'm switching with you, Brass.
Oh, he's out of range. Ah!
Pulling around.
I need my melee.
Ooh, Call me!
Sorry.
Oh, spin I fucked up Spin Crusher.
Oh,
Out of the front, out of the front, out of the front.
Oh.
I'm fine.
2, 1. Fog.
Hey, it
we
worked.
They're
live.
alive.
Water goes north.
I didn't know what you meant by you fucked up Spin Crusher. My bad.
bad things.
I'm here.
Very
Adria,
bad
stay in this
things.
one. Adria, stay in this one.
I got brass. Oh,
Equal
and I have
lives.
MP. Do we need a healer?
Oh, I lived.
You lived,
I
Levy!
lived both of mine.
Okay, well,
What
Do you
did,
know
what did
that
I
was?
die to
I
there?
don't know.
I got like pushed right there, but I have no idea what it was that pushed me.
If I have to go and trade with Brass, no one please run north.
The boss was so far I couldn't do my melee combo. I was just sitting
you're
there
not doing
doing
it.
nothing.
You're not doing it.
It was
Laffy, you-
torture.
You also lived without Tetra that time because I got killed before I could put Tetra on you.
Oh.
So
We're mid.
If the boss could just be a little closer to the middle, that would be wonderful. Because I manification there, and I have an 8-second damage buff. And if the boss isn't in range, my buff just dies, and I sit there and cry.
We don't need the DPS.
DPS
I like,
doesn't matter.
I like living because we're gonna have to hold damage anyway.
Yeah.
Because
we
you're,
don't need
you're
it.
attacking
Please.
there.
How about this, Comey?
Yeah, I'm heading for it.
Upping mines, just Vercure spam it.
Honestly,
Manification versus
Dude,
your-
manification Berk here. Let's go.
Unironically,
It doesn't even do
spam
anything.
Vercure on Lefty. I'm not even kidding.
that actually might help.
But then Aoife can't learn
Hold
the
it, hold it
healing.
for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a couple pulls to learn the healing first, because I think I am very close to figuring it out.
Are you on? Which one are boss are you on?
I'm on cruise.
Oh, I can possibly back up a little bit for you.
That would be good.
I'll try it this time.
Everyone adjusts or call me.
Needs.
Why are we adjusting for a red mage? You're not a black mage.
Because I'm very cool.
We need the damage apparently, is out there.
Of course.
As scuffed as that was still, I think, our furthest pull.
Somehow. Had like 3 deaths in the middle of the face.
Throttle. Beta. I still didn't start my party. Whoops!
Everyone remind Tig after to sort his party.
Okay.
That immediate party count, like the countdown, throws me every time.
Sorry.
Ras is the
Grass is
faker.
safe.
Yo.
I just got so excited that there's no Astro, so I can just keep pressing it on cooldown.
Alright, now, I'm gonna come over there.
Chick. Thank you.
There you go, Brass.
Okay, I've got lightning.
Lightning goes
I'm moving.
left.
Spin, Crusher.
5.
Oh,
Four.
yeah, we were just a little too close. I
Did you get lightning?
Yeah, I had lightning.
We don't have to be close like at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do a thing.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
So, from where the party is standing and where I'm standing right now, you will still pass the lightning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a big AoE.
Gotcha.
Okay,
You can start the countdown, by the way.
I will stay away from you then. I didn't know this was so big.
Yeah, it's fucking massive.
It's the same size as the water stack is, so
Okay.
if that helps you visualize it.
Ready, take.
Yeah, I said I was ready.
Yeah, I just didn't hear you over everyone else. I'm good at focusing on one line of thought at a time. If people start yelling several things at a row, it doesn't work so well.
Yeah. Our DPS popped off though, laughing.
We had a good kill time.
Oh my god.
Excuse me, how are you doing 123,000 RDPS?
I'm just good at the game. What are you talking about?
I'm heavily optimized, you wouldn't understand.
It's like those moms asking their sons, where are you getting all your money from, son? He's stealing drugs, but then he's like, oh, I'm sitting dogs.
Sitting dogs.
I make $300 an hour.
Feed?
The weird thing is that like I live 5 minutes from a community where I would completely believe a dog sitter being paid $300 an hour.
Jesus.
I wish I was paid $300 an hour.
Yo, same.
Same.
There's a lot of things I'd do for that money.
Let's not go into that.
That's not what I mean. Oh boy.
Hey, can you stand a little bit closer when you go out to bait your orange AoE? Because I think you're missing a size, is what's going on here.
I definitely got hit by it. I felt like I got hit by I'm doing the same motion every time. So unless
I take.
Wait,
I'm
just
wondering-
like that recent one, or like? ads
Like
one?
a couple other times.
I'm stacking literally on top of brass.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
What if we hit the hand really hard right now?
I love the DPS. No.
I'm gonna not
proxies,
go
no
as far
damage.
out, I guess, because what I'm normally doing, when he's stacked like mid, Brass and I are kind of like standing on this right here.
Yeah, like literally.
He's
And
taller than
that's
you.
that's clearly what it's gotta be. I'm not meeting the height requirement for size. It just goes over my head.
Okay,
You need to
maybe
be
it's
at
not a
least this
physical
tall for the size ride.
I'll just stand slightly closer.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not a physical range task. It's just a machinist task.
Well, I mean, if I'm wondering if in the process of Aoife doing that movement, if when he presses the button, he's mid-movement while pressing the button, the server registers where he pressed it differently each time, so there may be a moment where you're like out of range just ever so slightly.
I guess I wouldn't be surprised by that.
It would sound like something this spaghetti code game would do.
That's the only other thing I can think of, because like where I'm standing there, and I'm fine sometimes, and other times I'm not, so...
We just need to take some fucking stilts.
I need them to make a mechanic in this game where you can like solve it by jumping over the AoE.
That'd be fun.
Well, they need to first solve the problem of us not touching the ground at all.
Yeah.
You'd
Fuck off, game. When you pull the hand, can you pull it a little bit closer? Because where it stands, I'm being rushed to pull it in, so it doesn't hit everyone with AoE. It's only on some pulls, but shouldn't matter.
Like that your character's mouth moves when you talk in party chat, so it's like your character is just counting numbers.
Oh.
Agreed.
Can't be tired
Is it
yet.
Friday today?
It is Friday.
Thank God.
I thought it was Thursday.
feed.
God fucking damn it. Sometimes I untarget Liquid Liquid, and I can never click on him.
Just learn the superior power of tap target.
I do tap target usually, but not in this phase.
Sorry about the early feed if I...
I'm an idiot.
Oh, that's fine.
Call.
No worries, no worries.
Reliant?
Don't question it, press. It happened.
Wait, what happened?
Don't question it.
Me and Brass decided to stand in the same spot for a while, and by that I mean I was standing in Brass's inner card. Noticed it the last second. Moved.
And somehow didn't clear the rest of the party.
It showed the cleave hitting, like both of us, but it didn't register that way. It was weird.
Where's my 7? Oh, that's bad. Yeah, 7 was somewhere.
I was not in the right spot. Alright, I got distracted by 5.
The timing of your feed being early isn't that important, Zephyr. The only reason that the timing matters for those was the, what's it called? The AoE hitting people.
Yeah, I don't know what I did to that thing, but I hit Fester, and then it had like 10% health, and it's like, this thing's not gonna live through these dots. So I had to early feed.
Good adjust.
It's good
I don't
to
know
know
if
that it
it's-
can happen.
if it's the food or it's the not getting hit by the doll AoE or it's the combination, but I feel a lot more comfortable healing you now, Adra, than I did earlier.
That's good to know.
Speed.
Give me 1 second.
Yep.
Okay, now go.
Oh, I thought that was the impulses.
That's wild, like, how delayed the first sheet is. Like, the whole chain of events.
Yeah. Sometimes the game just doesn't want to give me any crits. And Ninja relies on those quite a bit.
Throttle.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Make sure if you're odd, you take it as close to that wall where you need to be. You can take that up a lot farther, by the way, Adrian. Because if you decided to stop even slightly sooner, I would have died to a Hawk Blaster.
Yeah, my cooldowns
I
are...
will work on making that better then.
You're good, actually, you're fine. Not for the first hit.
I'm fake.
Comey.
Yes, you are, Comey. Brass, you're gonna trade with Comey. I'm gonna trade with Inca. Out.
I'm gonna trade with Tid.
Okay, I will not trade with Brass.
Excellent. Damage down.
Was it Shake?
No, that was,
No, that was,
whoever
Hawk
had the
Blaster.
lightning got hit by the Hawk
Yeah, I got
Blaster.
hit by the Hawk Blaster.
Oh.
I came in a second later so I could apex both targets.
No greed.
Greed.
Yeah, there's no reason.
Greed.
So when we say that we're going to push this phase to enrage, we literally mean you don't really need a DPS that hard. There are 5 DPS.
Let's say 4.5.
Call me, I think a little higher myself than that.
I don't.
Remember when Bard was only half DPS and half mana pot?
No. I didn't play in Stormborn.
Hey.
That's when I mained Bard.
Yeah?
You main
It was
Bard?
great.
Remember people scream for you to use Refresh all the time?
Dude, Foe Requiem though.
Oh my god.
I don't remember it well, but I did like that ability.
Foe Requiem? That shit was
Yeah.
Pog, dude.
Was a different
Speed?
time.
The time of the TP.
TP, yeah. Play that TP song.
Thank god that's fucking gone.
Well, that's problematic.
I just want to say
I-
that it did register on me.
It did.
I saw the numbers. It told me.
Yeah, I'm baffled. Like that other time earlier, I was like, I can tell I'm like a tenth of a second late. But that time it was like, what?
That was just server tits.
And like I literally didn't even realize that you had died initially. It felt fine, but I guess not.
The true plan of all these well refugees just to disallow Eva's connection to the server to be good enough to be able to catch Adrian heals to prevent him from solo healing T. I see.
Master blend.
Unironically, if my ping were like 5 lower, that probably would have hit.
This game is pay to win.
Even more
Have you-
frustrating is I took damage, then home gang ran out, then benediction hit, and then I died.
I'm curious, have you tried proxies, Eva?
Not seriously. I haven't had enough money until recently, but I might actually look into it.
I would recommend it, because, like, my ping isn't...
Speed?
My ping is like 80-ish. With a proxy, it's like 30.
What do you
Exit
recommend?
lag.
Exit lag is actually the one I'm using, so...
Okay. I've only tried no ping. Brought me from the woods after this.
I don't know why I moved to the left. I should be fine though.
I mean, exit lag does have that trial, so like once you... I recommend using it once you actually get your new PC.
Yeah.
But then you can try
I'm
it
gonna
out.
wait until then.
Eva's just gonna be like, I'm a god now.
Unironically though, yeah, like 30 ping is
Unbound.
fucking huge.
From his mortal coil.
He's a little high, so
Throttle.
pushing it.
I was on the wrong one again.
Oh,
Come on.
Got it.
Oh!
Nice.
Alpha. Make sure you're in your position if you're an odd.
It was not.
Take save.
Oh well, I'm the faker.
Don't sound so excited.
Out. Coming for you, Brass. Water south.
bin crusher.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Moving north. Remember, Brass, after the enumerations, we need to pass. Watch the mines.
Coming north.
Sure.
Let me go
Somebody's-
south. Let me go south.
Going top.
Mines.
Soak.
I live.
Water north, on the A,
Oh, it didn't pass. Ah, whatever. It's fine.
3,
All I did is
2,
This is
One.
water.
everyone moves east, Or not east, west, excuse me.
Where's
Too
west?
close.
Let me cut. DPS the thing.
Shield. You
DPS
have to be in front of the
Yep.
shield. You have to be in front of the shield to DPS it. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff.
Too close to
Why
the-
did
Nice.
they
That's
turn
Prog.
away from me to do
So,
flamethrower?
I will... Adria.
Okay, so the flamethrower is baited on the player standing
Closest.
closest to the center of the hitbox.
And that was me at the 1 minute time, Adria.
Okay, I figured it was just gonna hit the tank.
So, in that separate section, when the second element stack is going off, you're going to need to pull Brute mid. And then everyone else is going to need to run west.
Okay.
Because the final water stack is going to happen over here. And then you'll have Brute more mid and aiming him towards the second water tornado, which is going to be north. Cruz is going to be on the far other side of the arena at that point. Lathy, you're just going to want to have him facing the west side, where everybody else over here is.
So I had to pull Cruz to where Brute is not facing. Is that like just?
You're gonna just want to. You're just gonna want to face Cruz towards the rest of the group, specifically so that the range can just kind of stand here and just hit the shield. The melee are gonna probably have to run around the back of Brute, and then go for the shield. It's going to be wonky. Eva, how do you want to like handle that exactly?
Which part?
Where Cruz is gonna be when shield goes up? Is he just gonna stay on the east side?
If he's east side, I'm probably not going to be able to hit it.
We do have 4 ranged, so it might not be that much of an issue.
Yeah. As long as he is facing inwards towards the center of the arena, we should still be able to hit it just fine. Because the way that it worked out there as well is I had a misery, actually. So depending on... And obviously, terrible thing to say we can rely on this in a solo heal situation, because I don't know how many GCDs I'm going to have. But, you know, so... that's a possibility, and we have 4 range, so if everybody dumps into the thing, and that's the other thing, is it's okay for us to drift our CDs by a little bit. Like, Tig, you could drift your Gerald by a couple GCDs if that means using it on the plasma shield and stuff, because we're not really going to have to worry about damage at the end of the phase. So I think as long as it is... So the frozen one's going to be south, right? So, yeah, I think the way to go is to, for now at least, keep him kind of east and just face him inwards.
Okay, so
Maybe bring him a little bit closer to the middle, but not like all the way close to the middle.
So, in that case then... Kobe.
I just got slapped.
It was just funny because I saw you start doing the animation to jump in the air,
And
and
it just dunked
cut
me.
It just cut the animation off like 3 frames, and it looked really funny. So
This is real good.
in that case, when the second element starts to go off, as soon as it goes off, everybody needs to start rotating around the edge of the room to the west side. So going from north to west. Oh my god!
I just had to trap Shadow and as mentioned.
Yeah, we're past time now. So
So yeah, we're gonna rotate from the north side, like in a counterclockwise fashion, towards the west side of the room. In that moment, Adria should be able to pull Brute mid a little bit, and then aim him north.
Okay.
Yo, nice juke, Shadow.
I mean, so we as a group, we don't really have to think about that as a rotation per se, because there's plenty of time for us to unstack from the north stack, go wherever, and then restack on the west side for the last water stack.
Well, I'm more specifically saying rotate on the outside, because when Adria pulls Brute mid, he is the largest body of blocking view.
Yeah, true. I mean, the other thing, you probably don't even have to bring Brute all the way to the middle. Like,
No.
I bet that if you brought him, like, halfway to the middle and faced him even just straight north, because the fire cleaves. So,
Yeah.
and only the tip of the fire has to actually catch the water stack. So,
It was mostly just to cover, multiple people being the point of failure by being too close versus Adria being the only person next to Brute, like, reliably.
yeah, makes sense. Okay, that was pretty good. We started off kind of rough, and then that got rougher because my fucking laptop is an absolute piece of junk
Expletive.
sent by the devil to torture me.
Counting down the days.
Yeah, I am counting down the days. So since we're not raiding on Monday, we'll have raid on Tuesday, and there's a chance that by Tuesday it will be here. If not by Tuesday, I'm pretty confident it will be here by Friday. So, and then we won't have to worry about that anymore. And by the end, we were doing really well. Whatever stuff that was haunting us during the first phase, I think we got fixed. Like, there are little itty-bitty things that creep into how we did, crept into, I think, how we did P1, and once we identified what those were, that made it a lot easier. Because honestly, I do think that the doll AoE probably was compounding to be a larger amount of damage than I thought. And the Assize on Tig was something else that we lost, I think, 2 or 3 pulls to. That wasn't something we realized, because it crept in on us, and then we found it, and we're like, okay, well, this is a thing, and then we adjust for it, and then it wasn't a problem again. So when those things creep up and we fix them, then that's how it's going to go. And then as time goes on, fewer and fewer of those things will creep up on us. Our P2s today were really, really excellent. We only had like 1 P2, I think, that was no good, and just because it was a Hawk Blaster thing right at the beginning, and that was it. All the other P2s we learned from, I think. And that last one particularly was really good. So for anybody who hasn't realized it yet, that mechanic that we saw right after the second elements, that is Verdict Gavel. That is where the phase gets weird, so to speak.
Okay.
The long man is coming.
The long man is
man.
coming. Yes,
I
the
totally
long man
forgot.
is coming, and Tig's job is about to get extremely hard.
Yep. I can't wait. Oh,
And
God.
everyone else's as well, to be honest, because the thing about that is the faster we recognize what has to be done, the better. And because every DPS has to be prepared to be the long man and to do every role in Gavel because of the way that the RNG works. Everybody should try to understand what's going on there.
I wanted to ask, Aoife,
Mhm.
if it would, like, as we were going through this and I was like doing the callouts for the beginning, everybody at this point, I think, understands who their partner is normally, yes?
You can still keep...
I'm not saying to not call it out.
Okay.
I'm
If
still
you get
struggling with
called-
that for sure.
If you get called as the faker, would it be pertinent to then be like, I know, you all know that Brass and I are floating for that pass, right?
Yeah.
So then the faker to call, you mean?
No. So, for example, I am southeast, right? Not southeast, southwest, and then Brass is northeast. If Shadow gets called for being faker, for example, instead of passing with Lathy, Shadow also automatically knows because he is south with me, he is now my partner. He only has essentially 2 people to think about. If he is not the faker, it's Lathy. If he is the faker, it's me. You see how I'm trying to simplify it, or Aoife? Because
kind of.
he is in the south side, and I'm working in like a clockwise fashion. So I am clockwise, like on the clock with Shadow. Lathy, who is normally Shadow's partner, is clockwise of Brass.
Okay.
So you're saying,
Adra? So if Zether's the part, like if Zether is the faker, Adra is clockwise of me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see where I'm going?
and then I would go to Aoife. Hang on, no, wait.
Zether. You would go to Zether.
I would go to Saturday. Jesus.
Zether, where are you in relation?
This is partner stuff.
Yes.
I must confess to you that if you were to quiz me on whose clock position, I would absolutely positively not be able to answer who was standing in what spot.
So let me try to simplify it from who you have to think about generally. Who is your partner normally, Aoife?
Comey.
Okay. If Comey is the faker,
Then I know it's going to be either you or
who is
Brass.
closest to you based on south?
I think you, but
Yes.
the only reason I think you is because you and I passed accidentally earlier today. I
Southwest.
wouldn't have known that if that were
I'm
the
southwest.
case.
You're I'm to your left immediately.
Okay.
Brass is northeast.
So what you're saying is I can be pretty confident that if Comey's the faker, you're going to be my partner.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I'm trying to simplify it in that you only have each of you only has 2 partners, and it's always based on the person closest to you clockwise, like based on who the floaters are. So if the floaters, basically me and Brass, whichever one of them is closest to you clockwise, if you are the faker, you have to pass to that person.
Okay.
If Lathy is faker, Brass is picking up from Lathy because he's right next to him. That also then means that I have to pick up from Shadow.
Yeah, my internet.
Does that make sense
I
to
fixed it the other day.
the
We
other
did Danganronpa,
DPS?
remember?
I think so, but something I'm gonna need to try out and practice.
Okay. That it's
So-
also one of those ways that I feel like I remember hearing some World Prog group talk about one of the advantages they have is that every player on their team thinks in a very different way, and they approach thinking about problems in a very different way, so each of them has their different kind of way of thinking about it. Sometimes those ways of thinking about it are better than other ways of thinking about it, so having those multiple ways of thinking about it is really advantageous to them. So
it's
this might
because
be
I'm
one of those
having
things that's
to.
really helpful to some people and not as helpful to others. Like, I think I understand what you mean, and that does make it like, oh, I can be pretty confident that if I'm not passing with Komi, I'm passing with Tig. That's a really nice.
It's because I'm having to try to parse everybody at the same time, and because I'm thinking about everybody's partners and seeing a pattern, and our positioning involved in this. You only will ever have 2 partners, and everybody who was on the north. I'm actually just draw a thing and then I'll post it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll figure the details out later.
Sounds like a good idea.
But so that thing at the end is verdict and gavel. So if you don't understand what's going on there, first of all, I have a Word document that I wrote up. I've had multiple people look at it and they're like, yep, this seems to work. This is mostly understandable. There are POVs in the Word document labeled with the specific situations that they are talking about. So there are POVs for people to reference against what the Word document is describing. If before raid on Tuesday, I would like for everybody at least all of the DPS. Tanks probably don't have to worry as much about it because tanks are just going to treat the mechanic normally. But all of the DPS, if you haven't read through that document, at least the section on verdict and gavel, please read through it because it describes how we're going to do verdict and gavel, and it's a little bit unintuitive, so it takes a little bit of thinking about and kind of rehearsing in your head to fully understand. I think at least it took me a lot of rehearsing in my head to understand exactly how it was going to work. So if you read through it and you have questions about it, or it doesn't make 100% sense to you, like even if it's only 90-95% making sense, it's not 100% making sense, let me know and I can go over the document like talking and pointing stuff out specifically that is described, and like I can point in the video to the player and I can say, look, this player has this nisi and this player here has this nisi, move forward 2 seconds, and now they're doing this, and I can delineate everything like step by step to help. So anytime, let me know and I can help do that. But that mechanic there is basically the only mechanic that's left in the phase. It's that, and then there's another set of elements, and that's it.
Zephyr, you're northwest?
Yes.
Okay.
So read through that, let me know. Maybe, I don't know, if people are still able to be around on Monday, maybe it would be, I'll be online at our raid time on Monday, and I will have the videos ready and have the document ready, and I'll go through it in detail to anybody who wants to hear me go through it in detail at that point in time. So
Are we not
Yeah.
able to raid earlier on Monday?
the thing that worries me is I'm probably not going to have my laptop replaced by then, and the earlier in the day that I raid, the warmer the house is. So
Fair enough. Yeah.
it probably isn't going to work.
Okay.
And Lathy, I think, has work not too. He gets off work like not too long before we start raiding. I think, if I remember
Okay.
right.
Look at that
Well, I
and tell
should
me
like
if that makes sense.
pretty good. So I could in theory do earlier.
Okay.
So no parts have a figure. So expect a floater of the same color. So, Tig, I have something to remind you of here.
What?
I'm red-green colorblind. All these dots look the same.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh.
Hold on. What color
Yeah.
works for you?
Any colors that aren't red and green. Like you could use blue for one of them. That'd be fun.
Okay, brass is gonna get the blue. Hold on.
This really helps me actually, because
That
I
makes
know
more sense.
which people I am potentially partnered with.
Yeah.
I can't believe Tig is targeting Aoife like that.
Yeah. I can't believe these.
Come
All the
on.
colors of the rainbow, and you picked the only two. The combination.
Come on, that's not a
only
coincidence.
combination of two colors that I can't see.
To be fair, actually, there's no answer to that. I don't have anything to follow up with
Let's
that.
put this up here. You can see what we're talking about.
So the document's kind of long. Most of that stuff is actually partner explanation that everybody, it seems like, has figured out by now. So
So I've picked blue and orange.
Broncos.
It's a process, Aoife. We're working on it.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean. It's like
I'm working on it, I should say.
what I mean is that we probably, that part of the document is probably not super helpful to people anymore, because whatever sort of stuff you're still figuring out, you're not going to be mega helped by reading the document. Yes,
Can you
this
see
I
that?
can see. This I can see. Thank you.
Yo.
If you pass with respective floater of the same color. Okay. Oh, I see.
That way, if anybody
Yeah,
recognizes that they're
that's
the faker,
awfully symmetrical and stuff too.
Mhm.
well, if they just immediately recognize that they're the faker right out the gate, then they immediately know who they need to pass with. And in the event that person isn't paying attention, they can remind them. So I think it makes it simpler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
So if you're the faker, you pass with either brass or Tig. If you're in the
Yeah, so
brass,
Call
the
me.
brass group, Tig in the Tig group.
So Colmy, you pass with brass.
Yeah.
You will basically never pass with Tig no matter what.
So who does Aoife pass with then, Tig?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Because he's the same color as me. I created a priority system. There you go.
Yo.
It is,
I love priority
What a champ!
systems.
What a champ!
So does anybody have questions about the rest of phase 2 right now?
Not yet. I learned a lot today.
I'm gonna need time to actually study like what we're gonna need to do for verdict and gavel, and then practice it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to read up on that.
It's gonna be a big practice thing. We're gonna have to practice it, and we're gonna have to feel out how the calls are gonna go, and we're gonna have to, if you want my advice for understanding verdict, go look up a regular guide first, or watch some regular standard comp POVs and see what they're doing, because it's easier to understand what we have to do if you understand how verdict and gavel normally work. It's not really that complicated, but knowing what to look for, you break it down into parts, right? You learn the basic stuff, then you learn the weird variations that we have to do, because there is actually a variation where our verdict and gavel are exactly the same. Verdict and gavel, there's a 20% chance that can happen. So that's the place I would go and look. Figure out, watch some POVs. Any random POV will work to help you understand it. If there's I'm sure that there are Google Docs or whatever out there, guides for T that will also explain it quite well. But it's really not that complicated, but it just is a little overwhelming as far as all the information presented to you at once. So being able to break down what is the important stuff for you to look at is something useful.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yo.
that's about all I have. I'm gonna clip that last pull and that one other pull. So yeah.
Oh,
Next
man.
day, Tuesday. I mean, main's on Monday. So, but I'll be here Monday night to talk about Verdict to anyone who wants to hear me talk about Verdict.
Sounds good.
All right. I'm gonna hop on off then, but y'all take care.
Okay.
You too. Good night, Adria.
See you later.
Good night.
Seeing all.
Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna head
See you
out.
guys Tuesday.
I'll see you guys on Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, stream. That's it for me. Call me out.